homesteaders. So it is a beautiful Sunday morning out here in the garden. It's Palm Sunday, March 28th, 2021. We're looking here at my Imperial Star artichoke plant. Look at the size of that dog. It's growing in a half wine barrel. There are actually two of them in here. This guy right here, it has 4 heads. Look at these, 2, 3, 4 heads on that dog. These guys are looking like they're starting to separate, so I'm probably going to pull that guy today. But look at the size of that. So in California, we're lucky we have a year-round growing season out here, at least in Southern California. So my garden's kind of in flux right now. You look at my front veg strug here, I have some collard greens left over. These tomatoes that I overwintered that have been fantastic, providing us fresh tomatoes all year. Some lettuce left here. But then I also have some of the new peppers, many of which I grew from seed this year. Got some beans over there. Look at the blueberries that are coming this year. This is a small one. Tomatoes and peppers. Scotch bonnets that I grew from seed. Look at these guys. Look at the blueberries here. What? I know, right? If you think that's something. Look at these guys. Loaded. Early bearing southern high bush blueberries here. They're going to be great, of course. Over here in the back of the garden, I've still got a pretty productive salad garden. So, you know, I've got these various lettuces, a little bit of radish left. I did stick a new pepper in here because I'm getting ready to turn this guy over once things start to go to seed. And when it warms up around here, it will. Over here, I turned this into a big onion bed. So I had a winter stuff in here, you know, broccoli and cauliflower, and once that stuff was harvested, I just put all onions. So I have some spring onions, and then I have some bulb onions in here. It's going to be an onion bed. This bed back here is about half transitioned. I have peppers that I overwintered last year that produced really well. They're starting to get some green growth for this year. And then I got a new tomato. One of the peppers I grew from seeds. I still have some cabbage left over here. I doubt we have enough time in the with cool weather for these things to fully form, but I'll leave them in for a while. And these guys are already starting to flower. I mean, we've used this thing for salads all winter long, but it's getting ready to flower. So once these things go to seed, I typically tear them out. I sowed some carrots directly, and I'm going to have to start thinning these guys out. They've really come up recently. And then this area back here, I had broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts and winter plants back here. All I have left is these. I think they're going to be broccoli or maybe cabbage, but I don't think they're going to have time to form. So I don't know if I'll keep them, but I'm going to start my corn over here. But this year what I'm going to do is lay like 3 rows of one type of corn here, and then I'll wait a week or so and lay another 3, and wait, well, maybe 4, and then wait another week or so and lay another 4. So unlike the last few years when I've planted my corn, they all came to harvest at once, and then it's like, you got all, you know, a little bit of corn, then you have no more. So I'm going to try and space them out and get a longer season with different varieties of corn. Then in the back here, I've got some of my new tomatoes. And of course, I have my sugar sweet tomato here that my wife loves. It's overwintered, so I have had 2 tomatoes, that one over there and this guy, that I've had all winter. But everything else is new here. I've got a new tomato here, some pole beans, these beets that are growing. I mean, these beets are fantastic. If you look at the root down here, the leaves are, this is kind of a tight, compact plant, but they have a nice bulb and they have compact leaves. We eat the leaves as well. Some pole beans. Here's another layer of beets. Look at the size of that guy down there. It's huge. So I'm going to be starting to pull these guys out. I have sweet potatoes in here and a felt under there. They're ready for harvest in here. But I'm getting ready to take these half wine barrels out of here And I've got some more of the birdies beds, like the ones in the back, except they're rectangular and lower. I'm going to put them here, and that's when I'm going to harvest these potatoes. And we'll put like squash and zucchini and cucumbers and summer stuff in there. So there we go. Oh, and I have eggplants overwintered, so got to start harvesting some of these guys. Look at them. They're Hansel and Gretel eggplants. So we have a white one and a purple one, and they're growing pretty well. In fact, I got to start harvesting some of these guys. So I'm pretty excited. It's great when the weather turns. You still have some of the old, heavily producing winter stuff, but you can anticipate what's coming in the summer here. The tomatoes and the peppers and all those wonderful summer vegetables, squash and corn. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the weather turning here and see what can grow here in God's green garden. Anyway, thanks for watching.